Hi, this is Pearl and welcome to my channel. So today I have for you the KVD Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. So I recently purchased this during the spring VIB sales event, and I asked if you guys were interested in seeing how this wore on my mature oily skin with fine lines or not so fine lines and wrinkles. So if you're interested in seeing how this wears, then please keep on watching. So it says it's a buildable, full coverage, hydrating foundation balm with a lightweight, long wear formula and a fresh matte finish in fully recyclable packaging. So that sounds good because I like a lightweight foundation, but if it's matte, it's even better. So it's a full coverage, matte finish, cream formula, and it says it's infused with skin nourishing apple extract. This non-comedogenic foundation balm minimizes the appearance of pores and gives skin a smooth, healthy look. The non-cakey, flashback-free formula quickly covers blemishes and discoloration for a speedy confidence boost. So it said to look for this foundation not by looking at the balm itself, but to look on the pictures that they have, like this one right here, of all the different colors. So the color I got was medium 039. So let's go ahead and open this up and see how this looks on my skin. But before I do that, let me go ahead and prep my skin with the Farsali liquid primer. I'm doing this because I am so oily. I'm not going to put any pore filling primer on because I want to see how it looks on my enlarged pores and the texture area right there. So I'm going to let that sit. And the color I got was medium 039, so let's look at this here. It looks like it'll be a good fit, doesn't it? Maybe a little orangey, but that looks pretty good, don't you think? Okay, I'm going to take my Hourglass foundation brush and I'm just going to lightly stipple that onto there, and let's just try one side. Okay, it is very light. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. And with that one little dip, I would say I get a light medium coverage. So let me try that again, and I just added a little bit more to my brush, and I'm going to stipple to the areas of hyperpigmentation. I think that does a pretty good job, right? I could probably build this up, but let me go ahead and brush this all over. I think this is a pretty good color for me. Okay, so there it is on one side with and the side without. That's pretty good, don't you think? I'm going to bring you in closer so you can look at my pores. So it does diminish the look of my pores a little bit right there. But the big trick is how it's going to wear. It's looking kind of funky right here, but I'm going to try, let me try building that up again. Okay, there, that looks better. You know what? I'm going to take a little bit on my finger and I'm going to try to put this under my eyes as like a concealer. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay, note to self, barely tap that in. And I think it works well as a concealer too. Let me try a little bit right in my nasal labial folds. It does feel very light, like you can't tell you have makeup on. Okay, let's try the other side of the face. I'm just going to lightly tap that. And I got some unexpected, uninvited guests while I was away on my trip. I drank too much one night and I was putting my daughter to bed so that I could go back out and resume being with my friends. And I fell asleep first without taking off my makeup, so I got 3 pimples from that. Oh, my skin is so sensitive. Okay, so I'm building this up right in here, and you don't need a lot. I can see where if you put too much of this, it'll look cakey. So see my uninvited guest right there? Okay, I'm gonna just dip a little bit and go right in there. Then I'm gonna tap it again and go under my eyes as a concealer and around my nasal labial folds. Okay, then I'm taking a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to kind of pat that onto my skin to make sure I get any brush marks off. and take off any excess of what might be. And then there you have it. There's my forehead, around my eyes. It looks kind of funky there, but we'll see how that works after I powder it. Oh, that looks better after I tap it with a sponge. And it looks kind of funky right there. But I'm not dry there, so it's interesting. And that's the rest of my face. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and powder this down. And for that, I'm using my One Size Patrick Star powder, which I typically use. And I'm going to put that onto my areas of hyperpigmentation and then bring the rest of that up around my eye. Pat that in. Okay, so let's take a closer look. There's my forehead. It's still looking a little funky right in there. This looks better, but this, I'm not sure what's going on right here. It looks like I have a dry patch, but I'm not sure. So we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, I've put on the rest of my face. I will say that I really don't like how it looks right here. And it didn't really cover up my pimples. But that's what it looks like. It looks a little creepy under my eyes, but we'll see how it wears. So it's 9:30, so I will see you back in a few hours to see how this wears. Okay, so it's 3:30. It's been 6 hours since I put on this KVD Apple Foundation Balm. I want you to take a close look. I haven't noticed it getting into my wrinkles, but it's not sitting well around my texture. And don't mind my nose, because that's where the glasses were, but look right here. It doesn't look very good right around there, and it looks crepey under my eyes. And I don't like how it's sitting right here. It's making my face look dry and patchy. Okay, let me check back in a few hours and we'll see how this finishes wearing the rest of the day. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I've been wearing this Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm for 8.5 hours. So let me tell you what I see. It did not settle into my fine lines and wrinkles here, although it did wear off a little bit around my eyebrows, definitely around my nose. I did wear a mask today, so some of the foundation is gone there, but let me bring you in closer. It totally emphasizes all of my pores and textures. It did not do a good job of covering the acne that I got this past weekend. And I feel like my skin, it's not sitting well on my skin. It makes it look cakey and sitting on top of my skin here. Yeah, it's not working for my skin at all. I'm not happy with this. I will keep trying to wear this with pore filling primers and things like that to see if it works any differently. Be on the lookout for that when I do my monthly roundup. But as of right now, I don't like how it wears, showing all of my pores and how it sits on top of my texture. Okay, well, I hope you found this wear test beneficial and useful. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoy these types of videos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you next time.